Good evening, everybody. Matt Geary here for Geek Pride's D&D 5th edition campaign, The Legend of Our Sacrifice. With me, as always, we have Danny as Galandra Rivenstar.
Hi, guys.
We have Michael Starval.
Hey, guys.
We have we have Vez. We have Wes as Valashil Nostius.
Hey, everyone.
We have Dave as Thomas Moonstar.
Good evening, all, from my half-tidy, half-very messy room.
Mark as Lance.
Greetings from the mysteries of no video.
And Pete as Draken.
Draken has a lot of explaining to do.
You got a lot explaining to do.
Indeed.
Right, okay. So, an eventful week last week. An eventful week, to say the least. Long and short of it is Draken not being aware, or nobody being aware, that Draken's axe is cursed. He basically went through an entire squad of soldiers in a tower, and then after running out of targets, turned on his party mates and basically knocked out, nearly killed two of them, and only got downed by the what's the name of the archer? Eldrith, and only got downed by Eldrith, who had been sort of off stalking sort of checking out the tower. By which time, all three of them were down and out and making death saves, and they all got captured by the local town watch, effectively, and taken off to the mayoral mansion. Tharval, seeing this, has followed them into the mayoral mansion and is currently hiding in the dark in the sort of grounds. As for our holy duo, the Holy Bros, Val and Danny, they were having a nice drink and a meal in the Farmer's Arms, and were set upon by vampires out of nowhere. So literally got attacked and dealt with a bunch of vampires in their while having their dinner, basically, and that's pretty much where we ended it. Now, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, because decisions you make could alter things drastically. So I'll start off with Danny and Val. So Danny and Val, you guys were you had just finished. Let me put this down here so we can see. Have we got any sort of music Matt can play?
Well, I can't imagine there being much music considering everyone's just been eating.
Yeah, I suppose there is no music. We'll do silence for now and keep the music on. So you've basically got effectively there's a cowering patron who was one of the only ones left after being devoured by the blood toll harpies. You've got the three sort of kind of maids there who have like X's on their wrists, and there's a lot of dead vampires around you, basically. So what do you want to do? What do you want to say?
Well, we've blocked off all the entrances and stuff now with like holy symbols and tables and chairs and stuff, haven't we?
Yeah. Do you just want the question is, do you want to hold up in this place?
Yeah, I don't particularly want to go outside when it's dark.
You want to hold up? You want to hold up in here
until morning at least.
Okay.
See if there's any sort of information, and I don't know if freaking.
I think one of the girls told us that like this all started when the new mayor came.
Yeah.
So our incentive is to go there in the morning.
Right.
Yeah, we're probably with everybody else, but I want to check also the bodies of probably the two main ones.
Is there any way we can try and get in touch with the rest of the party?
I'd say if you had a sending stone, but you gave that to your lot in the Camber Ford, didn't you? So
Yeah. I didn't choose that spell either, where I could send mind messages.
Mind bullets.
Could we, in theory, like cast a light beam up the chimney, so that comes out the top like a spotlight?
I thought we've blocked off a chimney.
Yeah, but if we unblock it temporarily,
that's potentially, you could potentially do that, I guess, if you want to.
Yeah, beacons have been lit.
Common sense is saying hell no. That's literally like, we're here, come and get us.
Like moth to a flame.
Yeah.
But then, okay, this is going to sound a bit meta, but if they do all come for us, Farival can do all sneaky breaky and get inside the mansion and save people. Not that we know he's there, but
I don't think they're gonna leave people out.
The thing is well, from Tharaval's point of view at the minute, is he's
heard a shriek but doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, he's seen like the others being taken inside, so he's kind of concerned as to where they are, but at the same time he wants to know where yous are. So
you can't get to that mansion, can you? So
kind of it's there's two sort of ways I could go. If there was a a sign to sort of show where yous were, then he might go for that, so he's not on his own.
True.
Yeah, but I still don't think putting a beam up the chimney that we just saw things come down was a very good idea.
We've got the power of light, okay?
The
We
power
can
of
do
light.
whatever comes.
Yeah, but there's only like so many chances that we'll get of being stupid.
The
We
power of
have
light
Bahamut
compels
on
you.
our side.
The power of light compels you.
What time is it? How long till morning?
You're literally at dawn has just. I mean, not dawn, sort of dusk. It's dark now. It's what. It's sort of summertime, so you're looking like 10 o'clock, maybe 9, 10 o'clock, something like that.
We've got a long time to wait. Oh, I don't know.
This might be a bit meta, but again, from your two point of view, if for the stuff that has happened in that bar, would you not be concerned as to what has happened to the rest of your group?
I'll allow
but
it.
If we went outside and died as well, that'd be no help to anyone.
Not very good heroes, are you?
No.
Let's stay here.
Says you, Mr. Hide in the Dark.
Not very heroic. You just want to stay and have a drink.
you know who you're talking to, so I don't know why that's a question.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, we could.
Basically, I need you two to make a
underneath
decision. I need you two to make a decision because it kind of hinges on what happens next. Because I've got basically what I've done is based on one of your decisions, not on both. So I need you to. If you do another one, I'm going to have to sort of think on my feet and do something else. But
you got. Well, we're not. Neither of us are stealthy. We're wearing plate armor. Have you got any sort of like? If I've got me Amulet of Detection thingy. I know I couldn't put it on and go invisible when they were looking at me, but could I put it on and walk outside? And because they're magical, that would be a.
It basically means if somebody's using magic to find you, try and find you, they can't. So they'll not be able to see you using magic.
Well,
but they'll see you if they see you.
They can't scry you from afar, but if you're near them, they'll be able to hear you or see you or smell you or see your tracks.
See, I don't know. I feel like staying until dawn's the better option.
Again,
I'm assuming Matt's not actually got a scenario for us just sitting in a bar for 8 hours.
Well, no, you can't. You can do whatever.
Just fade it, yeah.
No. I'm not going to say what I've got it for. So it's completely up to you. Sitting in the bar could work. Leaving could work. It's up to yourselves.
We know there's a back entrance, so we could try and escape through there, but it's in a cellar. It's probably full of them by now. I don't know.
We heard banging on the front door, but we don't we don't know exactly what it was banging on the front door. I mean, I can't imagine vampires are going to knock.
Really? Do you know
Can we-
about vampires?
They have to be invited
They
in.
have to be invited in, yeah.
They-
Harpy's bloody didn't.
They've probably already been invited in, considering that, like,
The tavern was owned by the vampires.
you were the buffet. Remember?
True.
It's
We
no
were the
one's home.
starters.
I don't think they need an
Well-
invite to that bit, do they?
Never in
Blanche doesn't know what to do, so she walks over to the bar and sticks her head under the beer tap.
You pull the beer tap thing, and this sort of red viscous sort of thick stuff just pours into your mouth.
Don't you deny me my virtual drinks. I can't have actual drinks, so virtual ones.
You've got a virtual drink of gore. Basically, you basically pull it down and get sprayed by blood.
I kind of want to investigate what's going on in the cellar now. Is there bodies down there filling up kegs of blood? Oh no.
What the glasses around would have been filled with blood if that was the case.
Might just look like red wine.
Right, give us. You guys decide. My cat's kicking off now, so you guys decide what you're doing. I'm going to fire him outside. So,
I was gonna say, just
Can we ask the audience?
50-50. On a friend.
If only we could help, but we're busy being dead.
Well, whose fault's that?
Least unconscious.
That would be the top left-hand corner.
The thing is, he says he's got some explaining to do, but he doesn't know why or what to explain. Like,
He's just as confused as everybody else.
everybody's just going to look at him and be like, "What?" And he's just going to be,
Have I got something on my lip? Yes. My eyeball.
Can we pray and technically ask the tutorial what we can do next?
So, what have you decided?
Holy DM, give us the answer by Bahamut.
Yeah, we're gonna pray.
You're going to pray. Is that your sort of? Oh, okay.
Let's seek guidance.
Yeah, go on then. Give me a roll.
God help me.
I make it known that I absolutely hate the whole "I'm a holy person" praying thing. Just
It's a get out of jail free card. Embrace it.
I know.
Alright.
I hate that part of my character.
Clerics be clericing.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know what D&D was. I didn't know that cleric automatically meant I'm devout religious.
Kind of,
Because
it's
of
kind
all
of in the
the
name.
holy sigils that I carved around, do I get advantage?
Well, we're both doing it, so you would anyway.
Yeah, you get advantage because both of you anyway. So yeah. Okay. So you.
It's gonna be go out the front door, you wuss.
If he says that, I'm changing gods.
Go outside, you pansy. Okay, so you sort of pray, and you see a vision of what do you see? Let me see. What am I going to do? You see
Think on your feet.
Thomas and Draken and
You're
see-
gonna try and play on heartstrings now, aren't you?
you see Thomas and Draken
"Don't have any, Danny."
Ooh,
I know.
and
That's why you've got to play this out.
Lance,
really
and they
hard.
seem to be sort of this. You see them being taken into the mansion. You see a sort of a vision of them being taken into the mansion. You sort of have you notice somebody else, and you know it's Tharaval as well.
okay.
Is it all? Are they just being like walked in, or can we see the state that they're in?
You see that they're being carried in, as in they're bloodied, and obviously Tharaval's. You sort of kind of have this sort of like he turns around and moves his sort of coil slightly, and not his coil, his sort of his hood, and you see that's him, but he's sort of following this group of soldiers, and you see basically them carrying badly injured your friends badly injured into the mansion. You also note that whatever her name is again, I've completely forgotten. Archer, what's her name? What? Sorry?
Eldrith.
Eldrith. She is. She's shackled and slightly beaten as well. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Tom Atkinson. Comments.
Ask Tom what you should do.
Danny, I saw that TikTok where
audience
I saw that TikTok where a guy built the model of a troll on Valheim using a charcoal kiln. When the coal was ready, it popped out and made it look like it was a troll was planted. What? Pinching a grumpy? All right, sorry, pooped out. Yeah. That being said, it didn't get on. I didn't get an achieve this build at the weekend, so I can tell all my friends that I have a douching troll in my town. Then we may as well just call it a day, sell the boy, and auction the new one, because there's nothing else in this world to live for. If I don't build a virtual pooping troll, then this is vital to our taking a relationship to the next level.
I don't think he quite understands what the chat is for on this, like, on the stream. Clearly.
I think he does. He's just taking the piss.
He's bored.
He's very bored.
So you see this visit. You see them. They're injured. They're getting taken into the mansion, surrounded by soldiers. You see Tharval sort of kind of sneaking in behind him. And Tom says, "I never take the piss."
It's all you do. Well, you're not really given us much option, have you? There,
we've got to go save our friends. That's what that was.
Landron's like unwillingly, obviously, with my no heart.
I'm not pushing you. You can sit there in the pub. You can sit there in the pub all you want. It's up to you.
Oh yeah, okay, okay. That would make us the villains of the group.
Fuck him.
When he killed
Still.
Danny starts slaying Queen Yaz.
What?
Bomb rush the rest of them.
Through the cellar. We may as well tell the servants to lock it up behind us, so that at least they're
And
partially
trust that
safe.
fucking wench, because she knew what was happening.
She tried to make us leave.
Well, yeah, but doesn't make her any better.
She tried. Alright, that's a
I'd
redeeming quality.
give her a slap on the way out, but that's just me.
So your decision is to leave by the back door. Is that it?
Yeah, I
Tom-
can't remember where on the map the tavern is though.
We've already heard screeching down the fireplace and banging at the door, so the only sensible option would be,
Go upstairs and jump out the window. No,
well, not both of us can fly, right? Okay. So
sucks to be you then. Bye.
you can go and do that if you want.
No. Let's go out the cellar.
Yeah.
Where's
The only sensible option is to go through the cellar, I suppose, if we've already heard stuff.
So the let me see here if I can get onto it myself.
I think it might be this building here.
Yeah, it's that building. So it's that building there. There is. You're literally across the way from where the mayoral mansion is, basically.
So is Tharval's in the big grey stony bit?
No, he's sort of he's here somewhere. Well, he's in and around the ground somewhere.
Oh, that side. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the entrance.
He's in. So that's the court. That's basically like a courtyard that leaves the gates open in, and then there's sort of the main sort of grounds and stuff.
Okay, so we just come out the back door, and that's kind of where we're at.
Tom says, "I'm here to support you. I love getting involved in your interests. You should kill more random NPCs."
Well, I was just thinking about that. Could we not send the servants running in an opposite direction so that we can get across the courtyard?
I was serious about the slap as I walked out.
I'm inclined to agree with you. You know, they disarm. You know, they act like nothing's going on. They're part of the problem.
They've got X's on, so they're not going to be targeted, are they?
Exactly. They're safe.
No, that's what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah,
They're not
no.
going to be not going to be a distraction because they've got X's on.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
They wouldn't
Well,
serve
y-
any purpose.
Were they not being attacked as well?
No, they
Oh,
weren't being
okay, damn.
attacked.
One of
Never
them
mind.
asked us to move out of the way so they could eat us.
They're
Can we
Judas
mark
goats.
ourselves with X's? Does
Ooh,
that work?
Clever. Have you got a pen?
Just
I'll
draw some
I'll probably have eyeliner in my Wonder Bra.
Yeah. With everything else, you don't have a backpack. You just shove it into your cleavage.
Yeah, I've just got a slight question. I think it was last session, or maybe the session before when we left. You know, when you said we could put like just random bits left it. Was it camp before? We could just
Yeah.
say that we've stuff that we were encumbered with. Well, me not really reading my description properly. I was going down this list of stuff that I didn't need, and I thought, common clothes. I don't need those. I'm already wearing clothes. So I took my common clothes off and left them at Camberford. Now, does that mean that I'm only wearing armor and no clothes underneath?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chafage.
So you're basically wearing like the typical female warrior armored bikini.
It didn't click until afterwards, and I was like, wait a minute. Those must be the clothes that I'm wearing underneath. So I've effectively just taken off the clothes from underneath them. All I'm wearing is armor.
That's going to chafe.
Yeah.
You're going to have some really nasty sores and bruises after that.
Tom
didn't
has an amazing idea. You should purchase a small plot of land from the taunts, cultivate and grow garlic. The season is close. Never plant downhill. Too much moisture will damage the garlic, and you won't be able to sell it at the one-handed blacksmith.
Why do you talk so much shit?
So what are you doing then? So you're
We've left
being,
out the back door.
Yeah.
you're going
So
out the
now I
I
guess we-
slapped the bitch on the way out.
you're gonna slap her. You're gonna
Yeah.
slap her before you,
Yeah.
as you sort of kind of walk, go out the back door. She's like, "Where are you going? You can't leave. It's dangerous out there." She's like,
Bye.
she's like, "What? Why?
Because you knew what was going on, bitch, and I flick my hair at her and leave.
I tried to save you."
You knew what was going on. You knew everybody else was going to get eaten.
I tried to save you. She
I don't
cries
care.
and she cries and runs off.
I don't care. Bye.
Oh. Okay, so she.
Heartstring pulling is not going to work. Just accept it.
Okay. So you sort of kind of go out the back door. Are you just opening the door, going out the back? How you sort
gonna-
of?
Put me hood up, and just kind of like open the door and just have a scan of the area first. Just make sure there's no immediate vampires in our faces.
Okay, roll me a perception roll.
Tom says can't get camel toe in chainmail. Okay.
So, wow, wowzers.
Depends how hard you dented, I suppose.
You don't see anything.
Wes, have a look with your eyes. They're clearly, for some reason, more perceptive than mine.
It's because I'm like epic. Anyway, so Valishal comes up behind her and has a little look as well. Then, if I can find perception, there we go.
Look to him with a gaze like.
I don't see anything either.
He's just like, coast is clear. Let's go.
Really blind.
Look at that.
You're both, wow, there's nobody out here. Let's go.
I mean, I'm not trying to bloody perceive anything. I'm generally looking. My eyes are open in front of me.
It's dark though. I suppose you got dark vision,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah, you're not seeing anything. You're not perceiving anything around you. It seems clear enough. Do you want to draw me the line of how you're going to where you're going to? So from the red X, from the red X to basically the mayoral place there. Kind of give me where you're going to.
Would the would the tinderbox or something that we have anything like some sort of coal, charcoal, something in there that would make a black
No,
mix?
that's not what a tinderbox is.
It's like it's just like stuff. It's just got a little bit of flammable. It'll be like some like flint and like a bit of iron or something to sort of kind of smark off it.
And then some little shavings of wood, maybe some cotton.
And some possibly like a vial of oil or something.
Would the very end of my incense sticks have anything on the end of them to draw an X on the end?
You could have if you could have gotten a piece of wood from the fire maybe and sort of.
Yeah.
Was it a scar or was it like a tattoo or?
It looked like a tattoo.
It looked like a tattoo.
Okay.
You just.
Well, I've got ink on me.
Well, that's brilliant. I've been stifling through tinderboxes and you've got damn ink.
Well, maybe if you could write. You know? Oh, maybe I don't have ink. Whoops. I swear I had ink on me from the place we burnt down.
Which one?
Yeah.
How many places did you put down? Okay, well, yeah, I want to have the axes on our hands and see if that makes a difference.
Okay, so you sort of get,
charcoal from stuff that was burnt and drawing the axes on.
Okay, so you draw some X's on your own. Whereabouts are you going? So how are you getting to it?
We saw them going into the mansion, didn't we? So.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we take a direct route though, or do we try and like go up and then pass between the buildings and?
So is this bit here like the main entrance to get into that bit?
So
that little like muddy bit between the houses.
Yeah, so that's the sort of main into like it's like in Manchester city centre, way in front of the town hall, you've got that sort of like cobbled area. No? Oh, okay. Okay, so if you've ever seen a city hall with a cobbled area in front of it, kind of like that. So there's a big cobbled area.
I don't know what you mean, but I'll assume I do.
Yeah, okay, so there's a cobbled area, and then there's a gated estate, and the front of the house is sort of kind of at the front of that sort of the gate. So there's like, there's like an estate there.
Maybe. Well, I don't think we should take the main like this bit here. I don't think we should go straight in there. Maybe around the corner. Like.
Does Val have dark vision?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
I believe so. Anyway.
I think it's just me and Thomas that don't have it.
No, Thomas has it. He's half elf.
It's Draken.
Me and Draken, that was it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So is it like this way? Maybe we can like stick to maybe like the walls of the.
Let me clear the drawings here for a moment. Right.
I
So
was thinking go up this way and like cross through there, if it's possible. But
what's this little grassy bit here? Top left of the courtyard.
Oh, that's like it's like an archery range.
We could hide in that big tree.
I mean, I don't think we're going to do much hiding in plate.
Yeah, you're going any stealth checks you're going to take a disadvantage on because you're in plate.
And the climbing the tree bit would probably be fun as well.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in plate. And nothing else. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, I'm just hoping there's no cracks.
I wonder what the smell was.
There's going to be some. Yeah, there's going to be some.
far.
There's going to be some serious stank. Some serious stank. You're going to have your gambas. You'll have your gambas on. You'll have your gambas on and stuff.
Well, either way, as long as we kind of stick to the walls, not just randomly walking in the open.
So are you stealthing it then? So are you?
Well, yeah. I mean, any stealth.
Okay, so roll me. Both of you roll me stealth, and you get disadvantage, I'm afraid, because you got a plate on.
Oh dear.
Okay, you guys are about as stealthy as
Pile of armor tied to a donkey.
yeah, yeah.
A lame donkey.
A bull in a china shop covered in plate armor, basically.
Well, actually, hold on then. Well, if it's gonna play out like that, I say we just fucking charge the door, because if they've been taken in there, guaranteed we're gonna get taken into the same place. So
But you've got to deal with failing the stealth check first.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
ignore for trying to be stealthy and just run towards the front door.
So Wes is just like looks at sort of Galandra and goes fade, and then falls over a barrel and sort of like makes his almighty sort of. He's like after me, fade, and then sort of kind of just falls over this barrel and sort of makes this horrendous sort of kind of crashing sound. As he does this sort of you hear this sort of kind of screeching in the air. So
can I roll perception to see if I hear any of this?
Yeah, if you want.
I'd say he gets to roll
Now the whole
perception.
of China knows we're here.
Yeah. So, you Tharaval, sort of in the gardens of the mayoral mansion, hears he's seeing the sort of kind of the sort of the bird things flying towards that in that direction, but he hears sort of like a screech and a sort of a loud echoing sound, like a bunch of sort of like tin cans hitting up against something and sort of crackling around on the ground.
Okay. How big are the walls? Sort of going round.
You could. They're scalable. You could scale them.
Okay, so can I at least sort of climb up onto one of the walls to see if I can see where the noise came from?
Yep, you can do. Give me a not athletics. Is it athletics for strength? Yeah, give me an athletics.
Ew, balls.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah. So you sort of kind of climb up onto the wall. And what are you doing as you're up on the wall?
I'm trying to sort of see if I can see where the noise came from.
Okay. So you look over the sort of kind of courtyard and roll me another. It's not going to be perception, is it? It's going to be Is it going to be investigations if you're looking for something? Roll me an investigation. Nope.
Sorry, Tom said he's never been more attracted to me because I slapped that hooker. Apparently.
Does you know what works for him?
Yeah. So you don't sort of notice anything. You've heard the noise, but you're not 100% sure where it's coming from. You just kind of know it's in that. It's outside of the walls, basically.
Okay, I'm going to sort of stay perched like Spider-Man on top of the walls until something reveals itself.
Okay. Right.
I still
Okay.
want to just run towards the gate.
Okay. Okay. So Thomas, Pete, Thomas, Draken, and Lance. I want you all to give me a Constitution roll.
Oh, goody.
Okay, so which part of our party is going to be vampires now?
And Draken. Oh, so you've done one. And okay.
Vampire tree.
Can Lance actually be turned into vampire if he's a construct?
Well, I'm a construct, yeah, so in theory.
So get the artificer to make you some pointy teeth.
No. Okay. So nothing happens. Okay. Right. So that's fine. All right. Okay, back to Val and Galandra. Val sort of kind of picking himself up from the ground after falling over the sort of kind of barrel.
How far did we get?
I'm going to pick him up by his ear as well.
Let's do that, really?
Bo
Stop making
Peeper,
noise.
what up? What up?
I say to Val, though, we suggest that we should just put our swords together and leg it.
So you're gonna Leroy Jenkins this shit? You're just gonna charge
screw it.
in?
Yeah, if they see us, We're going to end up being taken into the same place that we know they are. So
Right. Okay. That's so. Yeah, if that's what you
give
want.
me a scenario for that, Matt.
Okay, so you're doing that then.
Power of God on our side.
So you're
We are bomb rushing that shit.
you're putting your swords together and charging forward.
Like, well, wherever we've heard the noise from, like, just as like I've got a shield in one hand, sword in the other, and just like when people kind of like rush I'm gonna sound stupid. Like you rush a castle with like
Right.
shields and neat stuff like a wall.
Or
A shield wall of 2 people.
you're running away from Rian with an umbrella.
Yes. That's also another analogy for that.
Bear with me a minute. Alright, so
God, okay.
let me just check something on Twitch because I think Julieta's gonna give us a raid, but I've put a block on the thing. So bear with me 1 minute while I alter this. So are you putting your swords together, or are you just sort of going in and
just to deter any above air attacks from vampires? Then yeah. If
Right.
that's-
Do we know we're being attacked yet, though? Because, like you said, you didn't want to signal them before. Maybe if we just run.
Can we have a look around and see if we're going to be attacked? If we just start running and they come behind us, then we're screwed.
Yeah, true.
Deception?
How does one? I can't remember how I've changed this thing. Birth one minute.
See how
Why?
that goes.
Video producer.
There we go. Tell them where they are.
Creator
I'm not
Yeah, why
dashboard.
can't make you?
What did we roll? I'm on. Thing.
Are we going to be immediately attacked as we
23.
run towards thingy?
23. No, you hear the screeches, but you're not sort of seeing you're not seeing anything. I'm just checking this.
Can they see in the dark?
Can the things out in?
Yes.
Yes, they can see in the dark. Let me just change this. Birth 1 minute.
Okay, well,
Give me
yeah,
1
okay.
minute.
I've got we've both got plate armor on, don't we, Wes? But I'm slightly faster than
Got it now. Off.
normal anyway, being an elf. I don't know what your speed's like.
Done.
That should be pretty good.
It's done. Done now. Julieta, thank you very much. Cheers. Off. Sorted. Right. Yay! Iron Warrior cosplay. What up? Wow, we got a load of people jumping in. Brilliant. Awesome. Cheers, guys. Much appreciated. What up? We got a raid. Okay. So you're charging forward, swords blazing. You need to pray, by the way, for your.
No, have we decided against the swords blazing now that we know that there's not something coming down directly at us?
Sorry, say that again.
I'm saying, Val, have we decided that we're not going to do the swords blazing bit now that that was just to kind of deter anything? But if something's not directly going to be jumping on us now.
What are you doing?
I'm just waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, Danny's talking. You're not replying.
Hey, I was like, she was talking to Val.
Oh no.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was talking to
you're talking
Val.
to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I already knew that.
All right.
I was just reiterating that I think we decided that we weren't going to be doing the sword thing because
No, we're not.
wasn't. That was just confirming because Matt said, yeah, we were going to. And I was like, well, no, I think we've decided against it.
Yeah, we've decided against it.
Yes, be kind to Geek Pride TV, please. There's lots of yous on here now. Thanks a lot for joining, but be nice to us. Keep.
Oh, the judgment will be ruthless.
Oh, the judgment will be ruthless. So yeah, what's going on? What are you doing?
Just Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, we're just running towards the gate. but
Okay,
being
so you basically
being
you put
aware.
your shields up over your head, you get you put your swords down, and you start sort of kind of running towards the cobbled stone, making quite a lot of noise. As you do so, Tharval, you're sort of still standing on the on top of the wall.
Looking out over the courtyard.
Yeah, looking over the courtyard. Do you want to roll me a perception check?
Well, I mean, I've got dark vision up to 90 feet, is it? So it sort of depends what the range they are. I should be able to see them anyway.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, you see them running towards you. So you see these these two heavily armored sort of warriors just charging through the streets of Pineacre. Like insane people. And you kind of see overhead these those sort of bird things that you saw earlier, sort of kind of circling around over the top.
We know the birds now, don't we?
I don't.
He doesn't. He just certainly
birds.
You kind of see some birds. So, yeah, you see them. That's it. I'm gonna stick some music on here.
Tharval looks at Nanook, puts his hand on his face, and shakes his head.
Nanook's just like.
Yeah, I'm going to see how this plays out.
Thanks a lot,
Julietta.
Really, thanks a lot, Julietta. Thank you.
Well, I might just take back all my decisions and go have another beer.
So, you sort of kind of start. You're charging towards the gate. There doesn't seem to be any guards anymore. There's no guards on the gate. They seem to have gone. There seems to be sort of some sort of like statues. What you think are like statues at the gate that weren't there before.
Those little grey things on the map. Is that what you're talking about?
Not those.
Either side.
Either side, no, but they're sort of kind of either side of the gate. They're just like proper statues. But there's these two sort of statues standing sort of still at the side of each of the gates entering the mansion. Tharval, you would have noticed that the guards leaving the mansion. So they've come in, deposited your comrades, and have left the same way they came.
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Danny. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that when we were running, I still wanted, like, I didn't want to be tunnel vision. I wanted to be like looking around or something. So, would we see Tharavol's like Spider-Man?
You can
count because, well, you would need to get a crit 20 because I'm extremely well stealthed.
I could try. It's not gonna be, but it's worth a roll. I had no idea you were there. Carry on.
Keep going. So you get to the gates. Do you want to roll me, Val? Do you want to roll me a perception check?
Okay.
You're not very perceptive today, you two. Okay, so
I'm too pissed.
Yeah, that's it.
I've had too many drinks.
Okay, so you're at the gate. There's two statues beside you at the gate. Tharval's sitting on a wall, looking at you.
Can I jump down from the wall, sneak up behind them, and hold one of their mouths and say, "Stop making so much sound. You fools, you're going to give us away."
This is the bit where they stab him.
I was just thinking, like, just bash him with a shield. Like...
Yeah. So, yeah, you're standing at one side of the gate, Tharval's standing at the other side of the gate. That's it so far. These bird things are sort of kind of in the sky, but they don't seem to be doing anything at this moment in time.
Okay, so we know they know I'm there then. Now?
They're circling around sort of the general area.
No, I mean Val and Galandra.
Well, I'm assuming if you've talked to them, I'm assuming if you've gone up to them and talked to them and stuff.
That might give it away.
Okay. So say to them over this wall, and stop making such a racket. But they should now have.
You want to plate armored people to get over a wall silently.
Yeah, but in the last thing I cast what was it?
Pass without trace.
Pass without trace. So you get +10 to your stealth rolls.
Not bad. So should we try and stealth again? This might be interesting.
Or you could just take your armor off.
You still got to carry it and stuff.
Still gonna carry it.
Risky / probably not stream worthy because I'm just running around nude.
And then the Sierra Foxtrot whiskey.
Defo not going to be like putting on what I'm going to be wearing on stream on in game.
Okay, so what are we rolling?
Christ.
Well, he's got 15.
15. That's not bad.
15 and a 20. All right, okay. All right, so you're sort of you fade into the darkness with the aid of Tharavol's sort of kind of witchery. What do you what do you just want to do with it? Do you want to climb over the wall? Do you want to try and go through the gate? How do you sort of want to get in?
Yeah, whichever way Tharavol's came, I'm sure it's probably the least.
So if I'm on top of the wall, if I can drop down a hempen rope,
okay,
to aid them climbing.
Yeah, you can give me an athletics check, and you get advantage because of the help. Okay, Wes is over.
This is where I just fall flat on my face.
Danny, Galandra, sort of. Yeah, you can't sort of get up. Give me another roll.
Take my strong hand, child.
You're gonna have to come up with something funny on the spot. If I bomb this again.
Yeah, with advantage. Yeah, so you climb over the wall as well. So you both sort of kind of get over the wall, and you're standing there beside Tharavol. What do you want to say to him? What do you say to each other?
Tharavol speaks up. I'm not sure what has happened, but our friends have been taken into this mansion, bloodied and beaten. The only person that I saw who was still conscious was our elven archer friend. I do not know what they mean to do. I did not see what happened, but we must help them.
I think we have a pretty good idea of what is going to happen to them.
Bird people. There's many bird people.
The Nook's
bird people / vampires, my friend, and harpies. We were unlucky enough to encounter some in the tavern. We managed to fight them off, but we had a vision of you guys being taken into the mansion, hence our bomb rushing the gate. But yes, vampires. And they attacked people without crosses on their hands, hence these Shothar of all the X.
Cool.
Would you like one? Free tattoos! Free tattoos! Free tattoos!
You've got to wet it for 60 seconds and then peel it off.
I think he's gonna try and just stay unseen. No need of X.
Well, suit yourself.
Okay. As you sort of kind of are talking to each other, the gates, the two sort of kind of statues that were beside the gates, they move and they push the gates open.
I think someone is inviting us in.
Well, you're already in, but
We're already in,
They
so
just open the gate.
Someone out.
They just open the gates.
Is nobody coming through them? Can we see if there's
No, the gates just open.
just randomly
Can
open?
we
You
wait,
hear
like,
this sort
5
of kind of clockwork sort of cackling, sort of this sort of like chittering, not chittering. It's like cogs going, but it sounds kind of like laughter.
Oh dear.
Right, that's weird.
Okay, Tharavel steps back away from the gate and readies his bow.
Okay.
I'm still a bit confused as to exactly where we're on the map.
Okay,
In
so
terms of,
let me
like,
try.
next to the gate or in the gateway.
Does it sound like Lance?
Um,
Or can we do a perception to see if it sounds like Lance?
yeah, you
I
can
don't
do.
want to end up.
You can
I
do.
don't want to end up shooting him again.
You can do a perception. Yeah, it's not Lance. You know the sounds coming from the statues, or what you perceive as statues. You can give me a history check.
All of us?
Yeah, give us all a history check to see if you
I
understand.
ain't doing history check.
Tell me.
Yes, nice.
Galandra, you know that these are basically clockwork soldiers. These are like used by certain demons and night going fiends as guardians.
Brilliant.
They don't seem to be doing anything other than opening the door, opening the gate, and laughing at you. I think it's basically because you could have probably just walked through the gates and you've climbed over the wall, basically. So
they know that we're there then?
Yeah, they know you're there.
Okay, I'm going
Time
to.
for a fun house. Oh no.
I'm going to attack.
You're going to attack
the gate guardian?
You're going to attack the gate guardians? Right,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Let me... Oh, crap. All right, let me sort of throw in
Oh.
Do they have dark vision?
Oh, croppers. Let me find a...
But they're made of stone, correct?
Oh, wait, hold on. So, oh, wait. So they're... Okay, right. I understand. I thought they were actually moving.
They've opened up the gates. They have... You've seen them move. They've opened up the gates. Let me just...
Right, hold on. What do we want to do, guys? Because I'm just expecting them to be bad here, and I'm about to go hell for leather on.
Something's trying to make us go through the front doors. Do we go through the front doors, or do we choose an alternate entrance? Like, do we play into their game, or...
Well, I'm not really sure how we can pierce stone.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, if they've opened the gates for us, then
They
I
want,
doubt
they
they're going
want
to
us
attack
to go in
us.
because the entire
Yeah.
thing's a trap/feeding ground. Like,
They're just going to play with us for a little bit.
obviously-
sorry, you're misunderstanding. This is the gate that was into... Let me show you if I can... So they've let you... they've basically opened the gates to the compound that you could have probably just walked over. You've climbed over the wall. I think it's just a joke. They're basically just laughing at you, taunting you, basically, when you could have just walked in.
Don't attack.
Okay, right. Well, just walk away from them. Don't pay attention. Don't listen to their mockery.
Okay, so you're walking towards the house then?
Yeah. Can we sort of search around the grounds to see if there are any entrances, secret entrances, or can we see? I'm assuming there's windows or anything like that, or
Yeah, there's windows. So basically, I'll see if I can give me before I move you onto this map. Before I move you onto this map, give me all an investigation check. Give me all an investigation check.
Ugh. Nope.
Nope. All right. Okay. So it's dark. It's quite a big building. You can see. I'll show you now. Reveal yourself. You can see. Ah, bloody dog.
Rough.
So you can basically see this stairway leading to sort of big double doors, and there's sort of lanterns on both sides of the door.
Okay.
By the way, is my can I put my health up any, considering I healed myself at the end of last session?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's fine. The other three, give me a Constitution save.
I was hoping you'd forgotten us.
He had until he didn't.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Okay. Lance. Okay. Draken.
Oh. Hang on, coming up. Oh, crap.
Nope. All right. Lance, you, sir, would have to be on a different map. So you are. What's your hit points? What's your total hit points?
What am I back to? So my max or my
What's your
current?
max? Yeah, what's your max?
52.
Okay. Okay. Right. Let me just do that. Let me do this.
Pick a map, any map. Not that one.
You wake up, and you're in a room. You're just sort of lying, slightly leaking some oils, and you're sort of whatever warforged sort of kind of leak whenever they're injured, and you're in a room.
Okay. Am I back up to normal hit points now?
No, you're still pretty badly hurt.
Okay, so looking around, I seem to be on a bed. Is there anything else I can...
Roll me investigation. Nope, you can't see anything else. You're pretty badly injured, and you're not sort of noticing anything else.
Can I see the door?
You can see the door, yes.
Can I try and reach it and see if I can open it?
So the door is to your southeast, or sorry, southwest.
So stagger across the room.
The door's locked.
I'm going to try and see if I can break the lock out to open it. Strength check.
Yep. No, won't budge.
Do I still have my kit with me?
No, you're weaponless. You've got nothing on you, nothing with you.
I'll have my armor on, won't I? 'Cause I can't remove it.
Yeah, you've got your armor, but you've got nothing else.
Okay. I return to the bed to lay down for a moment while I try and gather my strength.
Okay. All right. Back to you lot. At the front door. So, Gunk. So, what are you doing?
Can we? So, the double doors round in the middle.
Are those like just little flame? Like, can we see straight into there? I'm assuming.
There's a door. There's a door
Like,
just in the middle there.
There's double doors in front of us.
Yeah, there's double doors in front of you. There are sort of like some stained glass windows and stuff, so you can't really see through. You can see, you can see light coming out, sort of dim light, but you're not seeing anything.
Can we brick the windows?
I was just going to say try the door.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to go through all ridiculous scenarios and then be like, "Hey guys, the door was fucking open the entire time." So I'm just gonna try the door handle.
So you're walking through the door then?
Darvel just says to Val and Galandra, be sure to stay close to me.
Yeah. Is it a certain radius?
30 feet.
Okay. Okay, well, if we're gonna, we'll move with I don't want to go off just walking off on my own anyway.
Yeah, if we move up in a group.
As a pack, for some reason I said pack.
Wolf pack.
We've got a dog, so we are kind of like a pack.
Oh, hold on.
Ow.
Can I roll perception for traps?
Well done.
Yeah, you can do.
It's like, see, this would be a tripwire right at my feet, and I'll still trip over it.
Ooh. There's nothing there.
Okay, we'll come along behind. I'm assuming the dog's gonna be like right next to you.
Dog's coming with.
Are you just moving to the door?
Yeah, well, yeah.
So just
The dog.
okay.
Which bit's the door?
The door's at the right there. Yeah, where where Val is.
Oh right, okay. So this is just a corridor then.
That's steps leading up.
Oh
to,
right, okay. I
leading
didn't get
up
that
to
then.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to open the door? Are you going to try and open the door? What's going on?
Did we already check it for traps?
Yes, you have.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna try and open the door.
Okay. So you open the door and it goes and it opens.
Scooby Doo.
As Scooby Doo. In front of you, you see a large sort of statue of what seems like a coiled sort of, I don't even know what that is from this map. What is it?
Dragon.
Like a dragon. Yeah, we'll say a dragon. It's sort of, quite an ornate statue. There's a staircase that seems to lead up to to some more double doors in front of you. There are two doors to your left and to your right as well.
Is the dragon statue anything significant? Like, is it a depiction of a deity or?
It's just a dragon.
Okay.
There's nothing of any note. Draken and Thomas, give me a Constitution save.
Okay.
Wakey, eggs and bakey.
Yes.
Right, nice. Okay. Let me, just before I do that, Thomas is here. Thomas, what are your hit points?
31. Quiet you.
Wait until he asks Draken.
Supposed to get invites, remember?
Oh yeah, so I was on the wrong thing. So you're there, 31, don't you? So you have, and what did you get in your Constitution?
18.
18. Okay. Do that. Whereabouts is Draken situated?
I don't know.
Let me just see. Well, I'll do Thomas first. So, Badunk. Thomas, you sort of kind of open up. You sort of kind of open your eyes, and there's a mildly attractive lady sort of sitting at a desk while you lie in bed.
You old dog.
What is she doing?
She seems to be just sort of kind of sitting at the desk, humming.
Not paying any attention to me?
She's not paying much attention to you, no.
Okay. And how am I doing for... have I got all my equipment and spellbook and everything?
You do not. You everything you've got is not there. You're obviously got the clothes that you've got, and that's about it.
Can I still cast cantrips without a spellbook?
I'm assuming you'll know certain things, so I don't see why not, yeah.
Okay. I am going to remain still, with one eye kind of half open, watching this person, ready to react at any point should I need to.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Ooh. As you sort of, you sort of sleep there, your one eye sort of kind of semi open and stuff. You notice that she's sort of kind of talking to herself. It's like she's got two voices. Sort of talking. There's her voice, and then there's a sort of like a higher pitch, sort of nasty sounding voice. You can't really make much out of what's being said, but you're pretty sure that the person in front of you isn't sort of who they seem to be. Okay, Draken, you, where did I put you? Ah, you're over here. What did you get, Draken?
25.
25. And what's your HP?
72.
Okay. I will reveal the area. Bear through 1 minute while I... Oh, bloody dog outside.
Do not wake up my poorly love.
I know. Well, I'm gonna have to sort of go out because Gosha's ignoring him at this moment in time. So she's, which means I have to do it. She's punishing me for playing games, so I have to go and sort him out. Let me just.
Your problem.
Let me find... Oh, yeah, sorry. Down here. Draken, you are in a small room. There's like a desk and stuff in front of you. There's a window. Nothing much. You sort of kind of wake up and you're just there on your own.
Okay, look around, pat myself down. And do I have the axe with me?
The axe is not there, and you're very aware that this axe is not with you. You start sort of kind of even though you don't have pockets, and you're patting yourself down to see where it is. You start sort of kind of clawing under the bed and stuff to see where this axe is. You start getting very, very upset. Roll me a willpower. A willpower check.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom. Yeah, sorry, wisdom. Yeah, willpower.
Okay.
Mixing up my RPGs.
Oh.
6. Yeah, you lose it, and like you're just like, my axe, my axe, my axe, and you start kind of tearing the room apart, trying to find, this axe. And you're not.
Okay, he just hammers down the door, tries to get out, looking for his axe.
Yeah. So roll me a strength check.
Okay.
22. Ooh, even with a disadvantage, even with the disadvantage for being injured, that's through. Okay, so you literally destroy the room you're in, and you smash open the door in front of you.
Can we roll perception as to whether we've heard any of the noise that's coming from Draken, like sort of screaming and bashing the door down?
Yeah, Berth, 1 minute. Let me just.
And screams, the axe, where is my axe?
Okay, so you're through, and there's basically a long corridor in front of you. Yeah, you can. Yeah, sorry. For some reason the grid in this is a bit shit, but
if I'm perceiving, can I get advantage perceiving with the Nook, or would it be 2 individual rolls?
You get advantage if you're because you've done your little talkie thing, haven't you? How long does that last?
The spell for speak with animals.
Because you've cast it already. How often can you spell? How often can
speak with animals is 10 minutes.
And it would have been longer than 10 minutes. How often can you cast it?
I think as long as I've got the slots for it from one another. But a minimum beast can give you information, including whatever they can perceive or perceive within the last. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform.
Have you got any more spot? Have you got another spot?
Yeah, I've got another slots, but I mean, I'm not. I'll just roll. I'll roll my perception and then go from that. Balls.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Okay. Does Draken have his butter knife with him?
Yeah, why not? Your butter knife's sort of kind of kept in your little. It's sort of in your pouch.
It's kept in his boot.
Yeah, you got your boot. Yeah, you've got the butter knife with you.
Okay, he grabs the butter knife.
And he grabs the butter knife, and he's very aware of the irony of having the only thing to, and the voice of the merchant is, rings in your head about, anything can be a weapon to a man. I can't remember exactly what I said to you about it, but something along those lines about, when you've got that butter knife in your hand, you're very aware of the irony of it all. Okay. Back to Tharval, Galandra, and Val.
Can Nanook perceive? She gets advantage on wisdom checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Yep, you can do that.
Oh yeah, good dog.
So she does what dogs do, and she starts barking.
Brilliant.
Oh, talk to her.
It's alright. We've still got our +10 on using the other spell.
Has she rolled stealth?
She hasn't. It will be dexterity. 20.
20. Okay, that's all right. All right, okay. So she's barking. It's sort of kind of echoing around this sort of large chamber.
No, the thing is the spell. What does it say? A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
Yeah, it doesn't mean she's not being noisy.
Well.
All right, okay.
I think a shadow of, so basically, as a veil of shadows and silence.
Okay. All right. So she's barking, and and she's sort of kind of.
Is there a direction?
Well, she's not moved anywhere, but she's barking and pointing into the sort of the big hall.
I guess we're going in. Ladies first.
I'm not a lady.
You said it.
I'm not a lady.
I'll go. Are these two doors are open? I'm guessing, so we can see into the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Soon will be.
Well, have we already cast perception in that room?
Yep. It's just a big hallway. There's some stairs leading to double doors in front of you, and there is a door to your west and to your east.
Which door do we take first?
So there's doors in front of you. There's double doors to your front of you, doors to your left, doors to your right.
Or maybe just all go in and maybe see which one the dog kind of sniffs at or goes to.
Okay.
So basically, send a nook in and we'll follow her.
Yeah. Go Pooch. I suppose Matt's got to give some context maybe on what does she actually go in a certain direction.
Okay, so she sort of goes in, and goes towards this door over here. She starts scratching at that door.
Okay, follow her over to the door.
Look
Well,
back. Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to look back and raise an eyebrow at Val.
I'll wait here.
Hurry on yourself.
Can roll perception to see if we can hear anything sort of on the other side of the door or anything like that.
Yep. Yeah, you hear sort of kind of giggling from behind the door.
Hmm.
Can we tell if the door's open or not without actually...
If you look at a little gap, sometimes you can see where the bolts across or something. Can we do that?
You can try the door if you want to.
Because we're gonna have to. Okay, so again, very slowly, opening the door as quietly as possible, if we can.
Okay.
Make little wind whistling noises so they think it's just the wind.
Okay. All right. You open the door, and in front of you, what looks like two. So it's like a kitchen. It's like a kitchen. Within the kitchen, there are two kitchen staff, sort of kind of working busily, sort of giggling at each other's sort of jokes and things.
Can we see their forearms from here?
I think that's what I was going to ask.
Forearms,
hands.
Roll me a perception check. Actually, it won't be perception. Investigation. Roll me investigation because you're going to be looking.
Galandra sees shit all. Well, I suppose she would from actually where I'm standing. So that kind of makes sense.
Galandra's just like, it's okay. They're just like the ones in the other place, guys.
Galandra tries to look through the wall.
Yeah. Wes doesn't. It's not Wes. Valashil doesn't.
I changed my name for you.
Yeah.
On roll 20.
Yeah.
Change your thing. The drop down. You can select your character. There's a drop down at the bottom of the thing you can select.
Don't worry, I've got you as Valashil on the thing. Don't worry, it's just me being Spazia. Yeah. So Val is like, they don't seem to have the X's on them.
Okay.
Well,
I trust myself. Let's go in. Let's take them out. 2 tangos.
I was going to say, do we stay dark and sneak past them, or?
I'd stay leaving them alive. I don't know, because yeah, I mean, you're the stealthy one. I'll let you decide. I feel like leaving them alive means there's more people to fight on the way out.
This is the bad place. Leave no prisoners. Kill them all.
Ladies first.
I'm behind all of you.
And Galandra thinks
Okay,
that
well,
they're,
Tharvel is going to move in down the corridor past them.
Okay. There's a door in front of you.
Again, just open the door.
It's locked.
Okay.
You are in the room.
I don't enter the room in case he makes me do a stealth check.
Galandra,
Well, you're still on your +10, so basically they
okay.
have to
Fine.
perceive you.
I was gonna say Galandra kicks Val in the back of the knees. There you
Why?
go.
Can we see a key or anything?
No. As
Ask
you're
them
sort of
what's
kind
on
of
the floor.
sneaking through, one sort of turns around and sees you all sort of kind
There's
of
three of us like
just sort of kind of
walk past.
sneaking into the room, and
You didn't see anything.
and it's just like, oh, who are you then? What are you doing in my kitchen?
You changed voice there pretty quick from. Oi.
We know my vocal abilities are minimal.
Valashil turns and says the mayor wants to know when his meal is prepared.
Yes.
Oh,
Deception.
roll me
Yes,
roll,
I can go with this.
roll deception.
Christ.
Best paladin.
She said, "Well, you tell the mayor it'll be ready when it's ready." Ooh. Why is there? And you can't have that dog in here. You need to get that dog out there.
Tharavel pipes up and says, "I'm trying to take the dog outside, but the door is locked. Could you open it for me?"
Roll me deception.
I love deception.
She's just like, are you, by the way, Galandra, are you in the doorway? Whereabouts are you in relation to this whole thing?
Well, I was just there because Val was, I was gonna barge past him, so.
So you're just staying put then?
Oh yeah, I'm in the doorway.
Okay. She's like, well, make yourself useful then. Help me with these trays. And she sort of kind of holds out some. She holds out like a tray for you.
What's on the tray?
Ooh.
It's like under one of these like those silver things.
Okay.
This could be interesting.
Are we gonna carry in the food to the mayor?
Yeah, just walk in and be like, surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker,
Dinner has arrived.
motherfucker.
I can't. My
French
hands
fries,
are full. I
motherfucker.
get just to his shield and sword.
I whisper to Val and ask him to ask them if they have if the prisoners get any sustenance.
Valashil repeats what Galandra told him to say.
She says,
Make a
"Oh,
deception.
you're asking a lot of questions. Take these. Take these. Come in and help me, and then we'll go and see the mayor."
Oh, I don't know.
Do we carry on with the... Galandra raises an eyebrow as if they're going to know exactly what she's thinking and be like, do we go along with this? I'm looking for just a nod or a shake.
Terrible. Lead us.
Do as the woman says. Take the trays and help her. I will let the dog out.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Valashil takes one of the trays. Do I have to go over to her? Okay, I guess I do.
Galandra, what are you doing? You staying out? You coming in?
Oh, just leave me in here now. Okay, I'll see what it is.
Well, Galandra's ignored her instincts just to kill everybody. But yeah, I'll stay. I'll come in the doorway, but I'll come. I'll just come in the doorway and see where that goes.
You sure?
Oh, why? Why? It takes me so long to make a damn decision, and you say why like a knob. Like,
No, it's cool. You're all in there then, so you're all in this room.
God. Yep.
Last
Yes, we're all in the room.
chance. Last chance.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Calandra,
Yes. Okay.
you're all in the room. Right. So as sort of Calandra walks in to, sort of help with the trays as well.
Doors gonna close. They're gonna turn to vampires. Fuck you.
Yeah, the door sort of behind you slams shut. This sort of kind of gust of sort of air comes in, and the the master said we'd have some fun tonight. As the two sort of scullery maids turn into let me bonk.
So trust Galandra's instinct. Kill them all without hesitation.
Oh, why is that not working? What? Oh, it's not picking up. You're gonna have to have something slightly more nasty then, because it's not letting me have that one.
That's not fair.
Just pick anything that's like the same stat.
Why is it not letting me have that?
It doesn't even need to be related. Just make sure it's the same stat. It could be a blooming dog with the same stat. Just
put down the token of what it's supposed to be, and then read off the.
I can't because it's giving me this stupid thing that just showing me that's nothing there for some reason. It's
doing the same with us. But can you not even put down? So if you know what the stats are for the thing that you're trying to put down, just put down another random, like another vampire spawn there you've got. But just remember that is the thing that you're trying to use.
Right. Okay.
I've
got it. I've got our character's thing here. So she's a So you've got a vampire thrall and a vampire spawn, and you want to roll initiative? Roll initiative for me.
I refuse.
20 for Tharval.
I get +3 as well.
23.
6.
Oh, we already know how to kill them. Maim them.
Oh, I have to roll. How do I roll initiative for? Oh, never mind. For the dog. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so it's Tharval first. You should be on 23, not 19. I don't know why it's got you down as 20. But anyway, you're first.
And the second roll, that's Nanook's roll.
Oh, is that Nanook's roll?
Yeah. So mine's it goes me, Tharval, then Nanook, and then the rest.
Okay, Tharval, Nanook, then everybody else. Okay, so you're first then. Have at.
Okay. Why is my keyboard double clicking? Okay. I'm gonna move down to here. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the thrall. Where is it?
Is it the same on everybody else's screen? On my screen is one vampire spawn, then one.
Yeah, for some reason it's
Yeah.
not showing me the. Actually, what I'll do is I'll see if I can find another token. There's a token of something. I'll put a token of. I'll just put the maid down again, and then put her as a vampire.
Well, did we agree on the Hunter's Mark was a reroll?
Yeah,
wasn't it every time?
Yeah, roll each time.
Okay, so currently it's on 3. Then I'm going to do Dread Ambusher. Thirdly, master at the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10, which lasts until the end. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional attack action as that part. Got extra attack. I'm assuming. Oh, sneak attack.
Right, so she is. There we go.
Once per turn.
I'm just gonna shove Tom's dinner in.
Okay,
One
I
sec.
can't do that because or advantage. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to attack the thrall with Dread Ambusher and extra attack. So trying to remember what it is. At the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10, which lasts until the end of that turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. So that technically means I get 4 attack rolls.
Right.
So I'll have. Oh wait, no. Sorry, it'll be 3.
So wait. So why are you getting 3?
So there's my normal attack, which would then have Dread Ambusher, which gives me the second attack, and then I've got extra attack, so it's only going to be 3.
Okay.
So I attack with longbow.
Okay.
So that's
that hits.
11, and then a D8 for the Dread Ambusher. Where's the thing gone? D8. Plus another 3, so that's plus 6.
Plus 6. So that's
17.
so that
17.
that is 8 damage because they're resistant to piercing damage.
Oh, I've still got my other attacks. So I've got 2 more. 1. So there's another 8 plus 3. I'm not getting advantage on this. We're not getting the drop. Well, obviously we're not getting the drop on these or
No,
anything like that.
no. No.
Okay. So it's another.
$22.
So 11 damage, an additional 11. So
11 each, yeah.
So what's that in total? So it's 11 plus 6, so 17 plus 22.
39.
so I've taken. Okay.
Is there anything else I can do? The attack must be finesse range, no advantage. Yep, I think that's me. So then the nukes go. She's gonna run in at the thrall. It's there. And she's gonna bite. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So that's another 3 piercing then.
Okay.
Yep.
It's fine. Okay, so that's 3. On the note. Okay. Right, so it's her turn. She regains 10 hit points because
Is it not the spawn?
the spawn does, yeah.
Yeah, the spawn's not the one I attacked though, isn't it? Or they both spawn?
No, one spawn, but she gains. It's her turn, so she gains her hit points back.
Oh, it's just because it's not turning up it doesn't show up in the turn order.
The vampire
At least
spawn's
I'm
there.
only-
The vampire spawn, it is a mine. Sorry, they're next. Then Galandra. Then she hasn't rolled. Right?
Yeah, so that's, I mean, I'm seeing the vampire spawn, not the thrall.
The thrall is after Galandra. Okay. So she regains hit points. She then advances 1, 2 towards Starval, who shot at her.
I didn't shoot at her. I attacked the thrall.
Oh, it was the thrall you attacked? Right.
Yeah.
So bear with me 1 minute, because if you attack the thrall, I'm not sure if she has resistances to piercing or not. They don't. How much damage did you do then?
39, was it?
39, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, she goes back up. Sorry. She goes back up. She is down to... And how much?
It'd be 39.
What did the
It was 39 plus 6.
So 45.
So 45.
Is that Nanook's? What Nanook did?
Nanook did 6.
Okay, so that is down to... Not looking great. Okay, so hers, she still advances on you because you've shot.
Does Val get a...
Oh yes, does Val, because I've moved past
Wait.
you.
You move past me, yeah. I think I get to react.
Yep.
Wait, how close is Farival?
He's 10 away, but she's moved past you to...
Okay, so I get to roll 2 attacks, right? Because I get an extra attack, or is this just a reaction?
It's a reaction. You're reacting.
Okay, so just
Yeah.
1.
Holy Avenger! So you do 10. Are you doing any additional damage?
I do the 2d10 if it's undead, so...
It is... Vampire Thrall, I think, is undead. Yeah, no, they're not undead.
Are they a fiend?
They are not a fiend.
Okay, I do not do 2d10.
They are enhanced people.
Yeah.
Okay, I will use Divine Smite if I can find it.
Oh wait, actually, bear with me a minute. Wait a minute. It is undead. It is the spawn is the spawn is. Sorry, it's the thrall. It's not. The spawn
Am I
is
attacking the spawn?
Yeah, you're attacking the spawn.
So an additional 16, and then I'm gonna use 1 charge of Divine Smite for an extra 2d8.
That's a lot of damage. So that is 35, is it? 37. So that is 37. That makes down to that. Okay. Good show. Good show. She then attacks Tharaval. So she goes for... Dit.
Ooh.
So, the claws do 6 slashing damage. The vampire can grapple the target. So she's going to grapple you, try and grab you, basically.
instead of doing the damage.
Yeah, for that. And the bite. In fact, so the bite does. So actually, basically, because I've done it wrong. If you get out of the grapple, then the bite doesn't affect her. It doesn't affect you. If you don't, then it will.
Just do a strength check, then.
Yeah. Yep, you're fine. So it's ignored. All right, ignored. So she kind of flies at you, tries to bite you, but you sort of kind of shrug her off. Okay, it is Galandra's go.
Okay. I will. Okay, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Fireball. So he's got extra 2 bonus to AC.
Yep.
And move to. I'm going to move next to Val. So we can put our swords together.
Okay.
Might not need to so far.
Just in case they're actually within range of each other anyway.
So the thrall, she attacks Nanook.
Dog's gonna die.
So the dog's not got no armor or anything of its own, has it?
Depends on how snuggled his fur is, doesn't it? When was he last groomed?
9 slashing damage on Nanook, so she is pretty badly injured.
You've dropped her down, yeah.
Yeah.
Healing spells heal animals as well.
Don't see why not.
So
It says not on undead or constructs. It doesn't say anything about animals.
It's not a construct.
Yeah, I mean, so it doesn't specify that.
So she hisses as she sort of stabs at Nanook, who lets out a large yelp as she gets attacked. It's Val's go.
Is it me? Not?
No, it's Val.
Oh no, sorry. Yes, Val's. Yeah, sorry.
If my Chrome was working, there we go. Which one has the lower HP? The one that's attacking Fireball?
The one that's attacking Nanook is the lowest lowest at the minute.
I'll help Nanook out.
Good man.
Can't let the doggo die. Oh dear. Ooh.
That is a miss, sir.
Oh.
Just, like, literally just a miss. That +3's on that as well. The plus, you've had your +3. Yeah, that's a miss. Do you get another attack?
No, I don't. No. There's not much else I can do really.
What about bonus actions or anything? You got anything you can?
There's a few spells that are mainly just protection spells. Nah, that's the end of my turn, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Unless I can like set up for reactions and stuff. I don't know.
Right, let's move on to the other chaps then while you guys are doing that. Okay, so Lance. You are in the other
Map. Yep.
another map. Badunk. So, yeah, actually, give me a constant. Actually, no. That's fine. Just what are you doing? The door's there.
So I tried to break the door. It didn't. I went back to rest for a little bit.
Yeah.
There's no other obvious outs. So, having had a rest for a bit, I'm going to make a more detailed search of the room.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what would you like me to do for that one?
Just roll me an investigation again.
Yeah, I suck.
Yeah. You're not sort of doing anything. You're not finding anything.
Not even sure it's a room you're in, right?
Yeah, you're so sort of kind of down and out of it. You're sort of you're.
Someone wrapped a dragonborn around my head.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, you're there, Thomas. What are you doing?
So I'm going to try and look around the room without drawing attention to myself to see how many doors there are that lead out of this place.
There's a door. There's a door to your north. There is also a door. For looks like to your west and to your east.
Cool. So this woman who's sat at the table, what's on the table with her?
She looks like she's sort of she's writing something down.
Okay. I'm going to use the mage hand cantrip and use it to swipe all the papers off the desk while she's writing. And while she's distracted by that, I'm going to make a bolt for the northern door.
Okay. All right, so do that. Right, so you cast this on the paper, and it sort of kind of shoots off to the side. She's like oh yeah, and she sort of kind of gets down and starts picking up the papers. Are you going to the door?
I'm going to that door.
Okay. So you basically jump off the bed and
Quietly. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself.
And you find yourself in a bathroom.
I'm going to sneak in and shut that door quietly behind me.
Okay.
And then just have a good old look around the room and see what's in there.
A bath?
20. As you sort of kind of open the door, she looks around and looks at you, and her eyes flash red.
Oh, fuck.
Are you going into the room? Or are you?
Oh, hell yes. I'm getting in and shutting that door if she's flashing red eyes at me.
Okay. So you go into the room and you shut the door. It's just a toilet. That's it. You've locked yourself in a bathroom basically. As you do, she sort of charges over and it's just like, "Oh, he's awake! He's awake! We likes it when he's awake! Come out! Come out!"
Hell no. Can I cast Blade Ward cantrip upon myself?
Okay.
And I guess I'm done.
Yeah.
Unless she comes through the door.
Right, okay. She's like, "Kiri, come on out. Join us." She starts scratching at the door. Okay, to Draken.
Hey.
The red
Can
pager.
have any.
Right, so Draken, you've got a corridor, and you can see a couple of doors to your sort of kind of north and to the south. There's some corridors as well. Which direction do you want to go?
Looks around, see which seems the most well-worn route. Get a feel for the place.
You're not really thinking straight because of your
right,
axe.
okay, he's just gonna. Right, he'll just go to charge now. Start looking around down this corridor. Does he have his pack with him?
You've got nothing with you at this moment in time.
Right. Okay. Stomp down the corridor, looking around.
Okay. Let me do. What? Come on, man. Why is it not letting me do this? Reveal areas. Okay, you got another corridor going south. There is a door to your east down the corridor.
Okay, I'll go for that. Go for that door.
The door's locked.
Okay. Boot.
Okay.
No, it isn't. Yeah, it's locked. It's open now.
I'm going to refer to Draken as the dragon key.
So you kick the door down, and he's like, "Where is my axe?" and starts screaming. As you do, you sort of enter what looks like a large dining room. In fact, that
Not really sure what crazy Draken in the room with us, but sound.
Depends if he thinks you put his axe or not. Then it could be very unsound.
So the thing is, like, so if basically once he's picked that axe up, that's him cursed.
No, he's cursed. If he
While he holds it.
No. He's cursed. If he doesn't have it, let me just get the thing for it. So
He's a junkie.
he's basically he since he's attuned to it now. It's like he has to have it. It's like So
no, but I was just wondering that does the damage thing, like, does he only go berserk whenever he's actually wielding it?
You gain a +1 to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. In addition, while you're attuned to its weapon, your hit points maximum increases. Curse. The axe is cursed, and becoming attuned to it extends the curse to you. As long as you remain cursed, you're willing to be part of the axe, keeping it with you at all times. You also have disadvantages on attack rolls with other weapons that aren't this one, unless no foes within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear. Whenever a hostile creature damages you while the axe is in your possession, so he's not going to go berserk. He wants to find this axe, and yeah.
Is he still going to comprehend? Not, that we're his party friends, etc.
At the moment, yes, I will. Yes, Draken will.
Only in berserk that kind of goes out the window.
When I get the axe and I get hurt, there's a risk that Draken can become.
Okay, so you're just going to be acting weird to us, like you really. Actually, that's not even weird. Like we know we love your axes, so you're probably just hyper.
Draken is just really
Like
distracted at the moment.
We know you want your axe. Just give it a minute, and you're like, fuck off.
Oh, it shouldn't have been that for some reason. It's doing the same for these.
This is my axe. There are many more like it, but this one is mine.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Actually, in fact, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna
All
do.
Draken is going to ask questions.
Okay. Where are?
Just hope you don't start splitting hairs, because that hurt last time.
He's going to cut to the chase.
Everyone got a
Come on,
good
chop.
Okay, so as you enter the room, let me just do that. Reveal area. It's like a large dining room.
Will.
Oh boy.
There is there seems to be a very attractive looking sort of kind of red-haired noblewoman standing on effectively the dais, or the sort of the sort of stage in front of the in front of these these seats and stuff. You can see these sort of weird flying sort of bird-like creatures sort of kind of flying around. There are other sort of guests and stuff there. I haven't put in there, but there's like people sitting at the tables and stuff, eating in front of you. You also notice that the archer is sitting I can't remember her name. Eldrith. She's sort of kind of kneeling down in front of the lady, and the lady sort of kind of got her hands on her shoulders.
I finally get a follower, and you decide to turn her into a vampire. Cheers, man.
There are my friends. And there is my axe.
So the sort of kind of noble lady, and she's like, "Oh, Draken, you're awake. Only you,
know
I
my name, and you know what I do."
She's like, "Well, do have a seat. I'm sure your friends will be joining us soon."
Draken walks forward. There. And looks around very carefully. Let the archer go. I will not ask again.
She looks at the archer and she's like, "Oh, my dear, do you want to go?" And she sort of kind of looks at the at Eldrith, who says, I don't know in what sort of accent she's going to have. She's like, "No, I want to stay with my mistress."
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay, Draken looks around.
Your follower's a freak.
You said it.
She's been under her thumb the entire time.
Then you have decided death.
She laughs very loudly, and she's like, "Oh, Draken. Oh, you were so close to death earlier. I saved you and your friends, and yet you come in here and make threats in my house."
You've locked me up.
You've
taken our stuff, and you are surrounded by creatures of horror.
She looks just like, "Your stuff. That axe of yours." As she mentions the axe, you sort of kind of stiffen slightly, like,
yeah,
Draken's
ears kind of prick slightly.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh yes, you like that axe, don't you, Draken? Would you like to find that axe? I can show you where it is."
Where is it?
"Oh, it's downstairs. You're more than welcome to find it if you want."
Show me.
"Oh, I'm not going to show you, but I'll show you the direction you can go."
I will not ask again. Show me where.
Oh dear.
She stands there and she laughs, and the people around her and the table and stuff laugh. The harpy things that are sort of kind of flying around, you hear this sort of kind of like as well.
Okay. Right. I asked nicely.
How many people are in there?
I'm
just curious.
There's probably about. So strength, breath weapon.
Turn around and just be spray flame.
So you're gonna hit Eldrith.
No. I'm busy. He's towards the tables. He's going to turn around and spray a breath of fire.
Okay, so
and then he's going to enter rage.
Right. Okay.
Wouldn't that technically go against your whole thing of not killing innocents? Because you just think they're just.
I think it's got a pretty good hunch that these are not innocents.
But even at that, he doesn't care because he just wants his axe.
Yeah, and she has said she's not going to help him, so fine.
So which table are you setting fire to?
Basically, kind of sort of a 180-degree cone behind him, so like south. So east to west is going to like spray out behind him. Can you do that, like, to spray it out?
So you're turning your back. You're turning your back, and
well, it's not. It's more like spray fire, turn round. Can do 2 attacks per turn.
Wait. Draw me on the map where your cone is firing. Whereabouts are you firing?
15-foot cone. So okay. Okay, draw.
So 15 foot is that table. It's a 15-foot cone.
Yep. So
Okay.
each attack is a 15-foot cone. A cone's usually what? 45 degree.
Usually.
So like that. So behind you, you're not hitting any tables. You'd have to turn to one side or the other.
In that case, then you probably go for wrong shape. So. That shape. So basically,
15 foot's not going to hit the table. That's just going to be shy of the table. That one, you're going to hit the table.
yeah, I'll have to do that one then. To the west.
Okay. Okay, so you turn around and you set fire to the table, incinerating one of the flying things as you go.
Yeah, and then
bear 1 minute. My
see,
what?
he's using the inferno of the table being set on fire as a distraction.
Bear 1 minute. Let me just I need to restart my APIs on this because that's not doing.
And then going to attack the pretty redhead and give her a good stabbing.
Giggity.
Giggity, goo! Okay, so you set fire to the table. You incinerate one of the sort of the flying sort of harpy things. There are people there who, the ones behind the table sort of kind of back up as they do, and you set fire to a couple of people who start screaming and running around. As they do, they're screaming and they just they fall down dead.
Okay, Draken lets out a roar of golden moon and just leaps at the lady.
And this is a second attack, is it?
He gets 2 attacks. So one was the breath weapon, and then the other one was his stabby.
Okay. Let me just do some sort of little fire thing here. The butter knife. Let me just check something. Roll me a religion check.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
I bow to no man of God.
Yeah. So you basically run at the woman and you charge at her and you stick her with the butter knife, and she just stands there and looks at you and laughs like hysterically. The people at the other table laugh as well. Even the ones who are sort of kind of stepping away from the fire start laughing. Menials come into the room and start dousing the flames with fire. Why? How are you getting another
frenzy? Because you only get 2. You can get an extra attack with frenzy.
What? So your rage. So you've done your one. You've done your breath attack.
The worst attack, dagger, and then.
Do you not have to have a critical to get your third attack?
It's like extra attack. No. Yeah, you. For the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one.
Wait, say that again.
you can for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
So you've done one attack with the breath attack. You've done one knife attack, and then your bonus.
Yeah, so I get 2 attacks anyway.
Yeah.
3 attacks as a bonus action. So
Okay.
an extra attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get advantage?
Only my first one, unfortunately.
No. So
So you could.
you sort of go and you sort of kind of you hit her again with the knife, and it literally just sort of doesn't do anything. You sort of kind of you're sort of like you're tickling her, and like the laughter gets louder. The fires gets put out. They drag the bodies of the 2 sort of incinerated people out. She sort of kind of looks at you, and she's just like, "Oh, dragon, I do like your rage. A shame that the Percivals didn't live up to your rage. Oh, their son is going to be upset."
Start her again.
No. She then she's just like she then turns to Eldrith and says, "Eldrith, my dear, please deal with this man." And she attacks you.
Okay. Can I try to intimidate her?
Nope.
Rap.
So she's going to use Archer's Eye.
She is right next to me, so she's going to be at a disadvantage. Trying to use a bow and arrow in close combat against a rather annoyed Dragonborn.
Unless she's got sharpshooter, or not sharp. Yeah.
Shush. Shush.
No,
Shush.
she shouldn't. She wouldn't have it. I don't think she would have it. Crossbow expert. Sorry, it's not sharpshooter.
Yeah.
I get a +10 to her attack roll anyway, so she's going to hit you twice. Gets +10.
In close combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I have to press multi-attack twice when I do that for her.
I was wondering if you was going to notice that.
Yeah. So she is going to go for 1, 2. Yeah, that's 2 hits.
Okay.
The first one does. The first one does 8 damage. The second one does 13 damage.
He's down.
Total.
Blacken's down.
Yeah, so you're down. Again. So you're knocked out. Before you sort of kind of hear you hear this sort of kind of laughter again, and that's it. You're currently.
You can't use a ranged weapon at less than 5 feet.
It's a disadvantage.
You can, but
it's a disadvantage. It's disadvantage, and she got 20. Okay. She gets +10 anyway, and she got.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
35 and 23.
Actually, the second one would have missed. It was 13.
Plus 10.
+10.
Okay.
+10.
Oh, no,
Yeah, fair enough.
That would have missed.
No,
It's
13 plus 10. 13 plus 10.
Okay.
Fair enough. Dragon's down.
Dragon's down. So you're down. Okay, so back to the combat here. So we'll probably finish off with this combat and then this one. So Tharavel.
Okay, so Tharavel sees that Nanook has been harmed, so he continues. What sort of line of sight do I have of the thrall now?
Yeah, you can see her. She's you can see her.
Okay, right. So, again, do Hunter's Mark. And because Val is within 5 feet of her, I can use sneak attack So, beginning at the first level, you know how to strike subtly and exploit foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. So longbow. Is one hit, so that's 10 plus.
She's dead. So you hear this this hissing sound as your arrow sort of hits her in the heart, and as she goes down, the claws that she's got sort of retract, and what was sort of a fanged mouth sort of kind of reverts back into sort of a human face.
Okay.
Because vampires want you to feel guilty afterwards, right?
Yep. It's okay because Draken just incinerated some innocent people, so it's okay.
So I've still got my second attack. So if I'm going to move away from that one,
So she's
and
got
let them have an attack of opportunity.
okay.
Actually, I'm going to move up to there.
So she's going to go for claw and a bite. What's your ace? So that's a miss. The second one. Okay. So so she grapples you, so you don't move. Oh, sorry, she's going to grapple you, so DC 13. Sorry, I've done the same thing again. So we'll see if you get past the DC 13. Oh, so she's grappled you, so you haven't moved. She's holding you at this moment in time.
Do I still get my second attack then? No.
No, she's literally holding you now, so you can't do anything.
Okay.
She's holding you. She doesn't hit with the bite. Sorry, so you're kind of like moving your way, say, out of the way. Galandra, your go.
I will grab my mouse. I'm going to. If she's currently holding Tharavel.
Yeah, she's basically trying to bite him at this moment in time.
Yeah. Is she gonna be at a disadvantage?
Yeah, you're flanker as well, so if you're attacking her from the side, you get advantage on your attacks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to here and stab her with Hoofway.
Or try to.
Can I? What does praying do to it? Does it?
It'll give you some an additional.
Not be enough to hit.
That'll not be enough. Yeah, you can get up to like an additional 2. But yeah.
I was actually just thinking, is it not the spawn's turn before Galandra's?
The spawn's. Oh yeah, sorry, it is. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. The spawn does go.
Okay, I retract that.
Yeah. Good show. Yes, that's right. It is.
I'm about to get bit.
You're gonna get bitten. So she claws you for damage and bites you. 18.
Miss.
Did you add your extra AC, by the way?
Well, my armor class is 18, and then I get the +2, so it's 20.
Yeah. So she misses for both of them. Okay, now it's you, Glandra.
Okay.
Get this bitch off me.
I'm gonna take my odds again and just see if this. I'm gonna do another attack with Hoofway and see if I get a better roll. Oh, wrong clickety thing. That's better.
Nice. Okay, so you get 7 slashing damage. Do you roll me a D8? 5. You can choose a resistance if you want. It's aura as well, so it affects everybody within 20 feet of you.
A resist. What do you mean?
So like piercing damage, bludgeoning damage, fire damage, something that,
Okay.
Damage.
You say you either want slashing, piercing, or necrotic.
And it affects all of us.
20 feet, anything within 20 feet of you currently for 2 rounds, for 2 turns, you've got a resistance.
Okay, well, they do slashing damage, I think it is, isn't it?
Slashing, piercing, and necrotic.
Okay, so that's 7 damage. It's not a demon, so you don't get your additional things on that. So, right, okay. She screams as you stick her with Hithway's Bane. But carries on, holding on to Tharaval. It is Vampire Thrall's dead. It is it Nanook?
Nanook's going to lick her wounds.
Yeah, and now it's Val.
Okay. Can I attack her from beside Glandra?
Yep, you
Like, from
can.
that
You can.
position? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Pray for me.
Pray for me. Nice. So you.
That'll do it.
That's
2d10 twice.
Yep. So what's that? Just 4d20, right?
Oh, that's
Holy
some fucking serious damage. Wow. You come charging up and you literally just sort of like the power of Bahamut sort of steams through your sort of sword as you like stick her with it, and she just evaporates into dust. No screams, no nothing. She literally just puffs into smoke. Dead. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
So we fight more undead and fiends. Please.
Undead, yeah. I need the increase for Galandra when she's hitting demons and stuff. I need to make sure the damage works for hers as well. Right, okay. So shall we leave it there then? Actually, one more before Lance. Do you want to try and see if you can get out of the room?
Well, it's worth a try, isn't it? Here I am, brain the size of a planet, locked in a room.
Let me move the thing over. Oh, that is Thomas locked in the bathroom.
Apparently, I'm still battered.
Not a very eventful week for you, Mark, is it?
It's almost like someone beat the crap out of me with a possessed axe.
Yeah, so you're literally just banging on the walls. Thomas, you can kind of hear something sort of banging as it is, but you've still got the lady. She's like, Thomas, come out and play with us.
I'm staying right here unless that door opens.
And she's like, oh, Thomas, don't make a girl wait. Don't make me come in there after you.
Tell him she's got books.
I've got loads of books out here. We can read them together. Wordy books. Long, wordy books. Right, okay, we'll leave it there then. We'll leave it there.
That was some good ASMR.
Yeah, Mark and Dave, I'm sorry, you kind of are stuck in rooms, but
It occurs to me at the moment I'm the safest person in the group.
Draken is just, I love it. He's just doing his thing. So that's good.
And dying again.
Before you go, Draken, let me just do something.
Oh, you don't have to, really. You don't.
You're going to put you back in his room.
You wake up back in the same room you were in, and the door is brand new and there.
Okay, smash the door down again.
Can I just one thing? Can I go over to Nanook and force a healing potion down her throat?
Yes, you can. You can.
I don't remember what the healing potions
You're gonna
are.
get super protective of this dog. You know that. This is gonna be like no attacks from this
Well,
dog.
to be honest, I thought like, yeah, she's gonna die there. I was hoping that she wasn't gonna get attacked, but
Don't you die on me!
it's the only way I can get her to get experience and stuff like that without, unless I pay for it. But I'll keep her at the back.
Okay. Draken, the door doesn't budge.
Okay.
Back in Choky then.
This key doesn't appear to work.
Yeah. Right. Okay. We'll leave it there then before Danny falls asleep. So yes, an interesting one. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, I thought there more things were going to sort of go out of plan, but yeah, okay, good.
Well,
I'm just glad to be with people now.
It does occur to me there's an enjoyable reversal there. That having wiped us all out, Draken got the crap kicked out of him by the only party member he didn't manage to kill.
Okay, so yeah, so Draken, you're just sitting there in a room. There's like the bed's back to normal. The room's basically the way it was before you sort of kind of went mad.
I'm getting the whole Prisoner vibe from this, from the Prisoner TV series.
It is as it was. Yeah, in fact. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say you broke through the door again. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. You woke up.
Yeah.
You woke up, right? You woke up. Roll me a wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
You managed to restrain yourself this time, so you know you've got that underlying craving for your axe,
Yeah.
but you sort of managed to sort of stop yourself from sort of raging. Are you just going to break down the door?
No, Draken's going to use his head this time rather than his brawn and actually have a good search
Headbutt
of the room.
door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ding.
Head down charge.
Ding.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me investigation.
Okay. Take his time. Do a thorough search of the room. Oh crap!
You don't find anything. Okay, and we will leave it there. Okay, right. So everybody for watching, thanks a lot. Juliet, thanks a lot for the raid. That was awesome. Much appreciated. I think that's the most we've had on our stream like ever. That was a lot of people. So great. Thanks to everybody for watching. Really appreciate that. Keep on doing that thing. And we'll be back next week. For tonight, I've been Matt Geary. With me has been Danny as Galandra Rivenstar.
Hi guys.
Michael is Tharaval.
Night, guys.
Wes is Valshul Nostius.
Good night, everyone.
Dave as Thomas Moonstar. Mark as Lance.
Nobody knows.
And Pete as Draken.
Good night, everyone. And take care of each other.
Night, everybody.